Hey and welcome to Zanpakuto Explain, the series where I try to explain every Zanpakuto in the Bleach series. And today, we're talking about Fuji Kujaku, the Zanpakuto of the 5th seed, I believe, of the 11th Division. Yumichiki, I think his name is, like Yumichiki Asugagawa or something like that. Again, I'm doing this off of memory this time. Well, I do have some notes, but not on his name, for whatever reason. So I do not know his name. I think his name is Yumichiki. Yeah, so today, I'm actually going to tell a story, a little story time in the beginning of this video, about my first experience with the Bleach series. So I was about a little kid, I was like probably 4 or something, and I was being babysitted by the other guy. And, the person's kid, he's probably like 18, was watching some Bleach, or at least some unnamed anime at the time. I didn't know what it was. So I was watching it, and I saw, like, this dude, like, punching walls out with sand and, like, making sand, that was, Ganju. And then I saw this awesome-ass dude. He, like, multiplied a sword into 4 blades, it's awesome. And I was like, oh, what's that? And he's like, oh, just go away, because he was, kind of like an edgelord. He bought his girlfriend a blue rose for, like, $800. It was crazy. He was an edgelord. Yeah, so this was the first time I ever experienced Bleach was, with Fuji Kujaku, and that memory never left my mind to the day I watched Bleach. I was like, wait, is this the anime that has the thing I saw all the way back then? Because it was so, like, infatuating. Like, why does this dude have 4 swords in one hilt? It's crazy. Yeah, so that was my first experience with Bleach. I just kind of wanted to bring that up. It's a pretty important thing to me. Because the memories never once left my head. Ever since I was a little ass kid to now. Which I'm still fairly young. I'm 15, but, so now we're actually going to go on to Yumichiki's Zanpakuto, Fuji Kujaku, which its release command is Bloom Fuji Kujaku, which is pretty cool. And as discussed before, its ability is it has 4 identical blades, which he, like, multiplies out. It's pretty cool. I like Yumichiki's character a lot. I like his Zanpakuto. And it's very simple. It's just 4 identical blades. And you might say, oh, is this video only going to be 3 minutes long? No, it actually is not going to be, as you probably know, because I don't think anybody who hasn't finished the Bleach series is watching this. He actually has, well, I don't know how to explain it. So, Fuji Kujaku is not the real name of his Shikai. Can you believe it? So basically, Fuji Kujaku means Wisteria Peacock, and Wisteria is Zanpakuto's least favorite color. So when he calls his Zanpakuto that, he gets sad and doesn't release his full power. At least that's how I remember it. And so his real Zanpakuto name is Ruiero Kujaku, which means Azure Peacock. And basically, has a bit more complicated ability. So basically, it becomes a bunch of vines that come out of his sword, come out of his hilt, which you can kind of see, the 4 identical blades is kind of a weaker version than that, because it still multiplies a bunch of shit out of the sword. And yeah, so it becomes some vines. Oh, and its release command is split and deviate. I kind of forgot that. Yeah, so it becomes a bunch of vines, and then it, like, wraps the enemy around. It wraps around the enemy, and then it takes energy from that person, makes a bunch of flowers. If you actually eat one of the flowers, it heals you. Pretty cool. And the flowers, like, attack the person, and basically almost kill them. At least he said, like, almost always kills people. And so something actually kind of interesting to note about his second Shikai, Ruiero Kujaku, is that it's a Keto type Zanpakuto, which you might see, oh, that's pretty cool. It's probably like Senbon Sakura. It's probably also a Keto type, maybe. That might also be maybe only the Keto type. We know, who knows? Well, the important thing about that is he's in Squad 11, and ever since Kenpachi became ever since Kenpachi Zaraki became Kenpachi, the Squad 11 looks down on Keto, and he loves Squad 11. Like, Ikaku's there. Ikaku's pretty cool. I'm sure he's fond of his captain. And maybe Yachu, but who knows. So he doesn't want to be kicked out of Squad 11, so he actually hides his true Zanpakuto, Ruiero Kujaku, behind Fuji Kujaku, which is a lot simpler ability. And yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting to note, because Ruiero Kujaku is very strong. Like, if he used that ability, he'd be much more useful. He'd be able to kill Ganju in his whole society. But he refused to. And the only time he did use it was against that weird Iranka dude. Which I do really like that fight. When, like, he used his ability, he covered up the surrounding area. And then he actually used Yuri or Kujaku. And I don't think he ever used it after that. I don't think he used it before that. Though, he did use Keto of some kind in Society. And he's like, oh yeah, like, if anybody figures out about this, I'll be kicked out of the squad or whatever. So, that might have been Rui or Kujaku, but I do not remember. If you know what I'm talking about, please comment. Because, I do not remember if that is what it was or not. But yeah, in Society, he did use some kind of Keto. But I don't know if it was Rui or Kujaku or not. So, yeah, unfortunately, got another short episode, even though I really... Fuji Kujaku is an incredibly important Zanpakuto to me. There's not much to talk about. It's a simple ability. Both of them are fairly simple. Though, I do kind of want to know how strong the vines are on Rui or Kujaku. Because maybe it's not very good, because if someone can just break out of it, it's obviously not that good. I also kind of want to know what will happen, like, how big the flowers will get if he used it on, like, Kenpachi, you know? Because I imagine the more, like, Ryatsu you have, the more, the bigger the flowers will get. But maybe not. I kind of want to know the answer to that. Yeah, so unfortunately, there's not much to talk about, so it's going to be a little short 6-minute episode. And next week, we're talking about a Zanpakuto. I'm sure all of you remember Sunzaki Gorusu. So, the famous Zanpakuto, the best Zanpakuto. Very famous Sunzaki Gorusu. That's going to be an incredibly long episode, probably at least 30 minutes. But maybe, so just look forward to that. Like, I know you're very excited. I'm very excited to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it right after this. I'm recording, from Shin'o to Sunzaki Gorusu. I'm recording all those in, man, 15 minutes, maybe. So yeah, get excited for that. I don't know what's going to come after Sunzaki Gorusu, because you're probably going to skip Sunzaki Gorusu, all being considered. It's not going to be very interesting, even though it's the best Zanpakuto on the series. So yeah, thanks for watching, and get ready for Sunzaki Gorusu.